Hello, if you're a child watching this video is not intended for kids. Please click back on your browser or pick another video to watch, or I have a little info bubble pop up. That'll be another video for you to watch today. Parents, please, if your child is with you and you can hear me speaking, this video is not intended for them. It's nothing inappropriate for a child. It's just not, it's not for kids. We're going to do a little adult talk right now. Hey, yesterday, June 4th, I found this 5-pack at a Walmart store. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of used cars in here. Somebody swapped out the cars in the store, or maybe they bought the pack, swapped out used cars, returned it at Walmart. I don't know, I just found it. But it was concern for me because they were used cars. I posted on Instagram, as a matter of fact, on June 4th. You can go to Instagram.com or look for RaceGrooves on Instagram, and I posted a picture of these two cars so that I could focus. The top one right here, the spoiler's busted off. The yellow Mustang right here has chips in the bumper. The black VW Concept W12, I think it's called. This one here is actually the only car that belongs in the pack, but it's supposed to be here. This one right here, nope, this is a Hot Wheels model, Geronimo. So only one. By the way, there's a car missing in the pack right now. But on June 4th, when I went up to customer service at Walmart, I brought this to their attention. I waited 20 minutes for a manager to come, because that's how important it is, right? Who knows where these cars been? All chipped up, you don't know what stuff's on it. You just don't know, right? So, right to a manager's attention. So, the person that finally 20 minutes later comes up, I'm told, he's a manager, name of Juan. So I explained to him. I showed him the busted wing. I showed him the chips on the bumper. I go, this is a Matchbox, you know. This one, the chrome was rubbed off of the tires, right? You can't even see the paint that's usually on the wheels. And then I showed him the bottom car, which is not there now, but I'll get to that. I showed him, look, there's a big chunk of plastic missing out of the car. You can't miss it. So Juan said he'd take care of it, right? By the way, that's Juan at the Walmart at 310 Telegraph Road, Santa Fe Springs, California, 90670. Juan said he'd take care of it. June 5th, go back to Walmart. Guess what's on the pegs? It wound up right back on the pegs. This happens all the time, right? Collectors let stores know, hey, people switch cars and replace. As a matter of fact, you know, I posted a week ago and I showed pictures on Instagram how somebody took a basic Matchbox car. You know, Matchbox, they have these a series called Supreme Hero, and they're like $3 cars, real nice, right? But someone takes basic cars and they swap them out in the package. On the right, you see the two Supreme Hero packs? Well, those two cars, the green police car and the white ambulance, well, you can see the white ambulance is the same as the one on the right in the orange card, because that's the release. That's the basic release in the orange card. Someone took the Supreme Hero version, put in a white ambulance, and returned it, and guess what? Now that Toys R Us is going to be stuck with those two packages because they're not what was supposed to be in there. Collectors are going to know, don't buy it, because that's not the special car. Those are $1 cars in there. To be honest, I didn't even bother. That was at Toys R Us. I didn't even bother to take it to the up front, because I know what happens. They look and it winds up right back on the shelves. All the stores, many stores do it. Target, it happens. Collectors let them know. And this is not only collecting community. I'm sure this kind of thievery happens all the time. I'm sure stores have to deal with this all the time. But when I take a pack to you, Juan, Mr. Manager, and I tell you what's wrong with the pack, and then it winds up right back on the pegs, and guess what? The one that I said had the big chip in it is now missing from the package. So you willfully took that car out of here, or somebody willfully took the car that I only told you, right? I told you, Juan. I didn't tell nobody else. I told you. That car is missing. But you forgot about the others. You might have thought, well, they're okay, not too bad. That's the wrong decision. So now, first of all, now you wasted my time, right? You insult me as a concerned consumer who took the time to tell you what's going on. But then it winds back on us. Now you're trying to defraud the next customer because they got put back out on the pegs, regular price, $4.95, and it's only 4 cars, not 5. So now you're defrauding the next customer because there's a car missing. No discount, no nothing. I'll show you a picture of the receipt. Turn around and buy it. So then I take this to customer service, June 5th, that's today. Lady named Amanda. So I wait in line for 10 minutes. Amanda helps me. I say, Amanda, I need to talk to Juan, the manager. And she said he's not available. I said, do you happen to know his last name? And she says, no, I don't know his last name. Oh, okay. Do you know who Juan's boss is? Because I'll talk to Juan's boss then. And then she says, well, I'm his boss. Oh, okay, fantastic. So I explain the whole thing all over again for a second day. And then I go, well, let me have your last name then. And she says, I'm not giving you my last name. You can go by my name, Amanda, and we don't give out last names. And then it dawns on me. If she's Juan's boss, she knows Juan's last name. So she lied to me when I said, do you know Juan's last name? So what kind of stuff do we have going on? We have employees lying to customers. We have employees trying to defraud customers by putting used product that was showed clearly to them. And I'll show the cars up close at the end of the video. And they put it right back on the pegs. And I know that retailers have a big problem that they have to deal with, right? We see it all the time. But when we take the time to tell you, you should be taking care of it, not just put it right back on the store. That's just embarrassing. That's not the way I would conduct business. So what's the manager tell me to do? I said, you know what, give me the manager here. I got to talk to somebody else. Give me an email, phone number, something. And she says, you know what, you can just call 1-800-Walmart. So now, June 4th, I tell Juan, June 5th, talk to Amanda. Now I got to go home and call 1-800-Walmart, which that took up another 13 minutes of my time. Let me see, 13 minutes. Talk to Jesse. Jesse was very courteous. He listened. He was a good listener. So Walmart, this is embarrassing. I'm really ticked off about this because I took the time to let your associates know, and it was like, just blew me off. Just embarrassing. With all the promotion I do on this channel for retailers and for the hobby and for retail, and then I just got blown off. Well, you just blew off a channel that has over 250,000 subscribers. I've never made this type of video before, right? Because out of respect to my my viewers, I do friendly, fun stuff. But you know what? Something's got to be said. And then Mattel wanted to get involved. Sorry. Walmart blew me off. When I said I wanted to talk to a manager, they told me call the 800 number. Okie dokie. Anyways, sorry for the delay with track time and all that stuff. This is something that just ticked me off. Had to do this, okay? But track time, I don't even see it's a mess. Anyways, the new place here, I turn around and I decided I just wanted all the carpets clean so I could start fresh. So another delay. Don't worry, all my videos, I get to track sets and play sets as soon as possible. And I'll say bye now, but I'll show you the cars up close. Oh, I forgot what a point. You know what it makes me think with this 5-pack? It makes me think that Walmart, when they find loose cars, they kind of keep them someplace in the store. And then when they find a 5-pack, because this pack right here, sorry, I don't want to pull my mic off the table. This pack right here, it has packing tape on the back as if it's been resealed by the store. It has tape on the top to hold it there. And then, what's the other thing that was making me think? Oh yeah, it was a mismatch of cars, okay? You have Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Hot Wheels. This car, I'm a toy car collector. I don't recognize it, where it came from. It was not sold at any store. So what I think is that Walmart, when they find loose cars in the store, they just turn them into customer service or something. Hey, which happens to be where this whole problem originated, me going to customer service and nothing being done about it. So instead, I think that when they have these packs and they get damaged, they just take 5 cars out of customer service, put it in. Makes sense to me. So that means maybe Walmart's the one, maybe somebody has a policy to, hey, save $5, get those loose cars, put them back. Except those loose cars could have been some cars that some kid came in with all runny nose and all this stuff, and he's holding the cars, and now that wound up right back. And then somebody buys it and takes it home, and then their kid plays with it. And what does their kid do? Well, you know where they put those all in their mouth and all that. Anyways, I'll show you pictures. I gotta go. That's enough. I got things to do, and I'm wasting time with stuff that should have been taken care of the first time, Juan. Okay, before I forget, this is why I think that actually Walmart's customer service department is actually taking loose cars and repacking them. They would not accept this back from a customer if it was all torn up like this. And you know what? They got packing tape. I've seen it in the store. This is regular packing tape. Look how it's torn down the middle here. Across the top, got a piece of tape. I don't know if I can get that tape to show up, but there's a piece of tape right here. Yeah, it's folded over. There's a piece of tape. So that's how they got the cars. This was open. They pulled out the plastic. They put in these cars. Now, this car here, you see that black dot? That's actually the spoiler that's busted off. I'll share a picture on the side so you can see what it's supposed to look like. Let's take a look at the Mustang. This corner, it has all sorts of blemishes. The Matchbox car actually looks pretty good. This one here, Geronimo, you can barely see the gold on the rims. It's totally gone on this wheel here. This car's been played with quite a bit, and it's all rubbed down. And that one, I should have took a picture of it in the store before I gave it back to him. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.